Welcome to Bulwark, a game about chaotic creativity. No conventional controls, one button to paint the landscape, another to move around. And while you paint towers and walls, people will start to make the world come alive. This is the scenario mode. Here you enter the open world sandbox. A few words of advice. Building is mostly free, but it requires being in range of a resource area.
Our people were wrecked during the War of the Tree. Dunkel, Castellus, Moorbridge, and even Port Remit. Nothing remained of our prosperous free houses after decades of attrition. We took what we had and left, in order to resettle in peace, away from the warlords and fiefdoms that remain. We will succeed, because on our backs the past was built. And from our hands, the future will be wrought. Ah, you're finally here. We've already built a few essential buildings. I'll assist you in connecting things up and getting the settlement up and running. While you're on the ground, we will focus on a single building at a time. This will allow you to build outward in a variety of ways and upwards later on. First, connect this outpost to the wood mill, which is located down in the shallow water beside the sea tree fungi. Without wood, we cannot build. Notice, our workers are already building houses and industry along the walkway. Wherever you build and our workers can reach, they will settle. Let's now focus on the wood mill. Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself. This is your wood mill. It produces and transports wood across walkways. Let us build a basic wooden tower with a walkway towards it. Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output. You just built a basic tower. It is used to connect up your settlement and transport vital resources. Workers will also build homes and industry around it. We need to keep focusing our attention on the wood mill. Wood can only travel a limited number of walkways away from the wood mill, but this can be increased by encouraging workers to build along walkways connected to the wood mill. This tower needs to be connected to your stone quarry and be in its range before it can be upgraded. This resource extractor is missing access to workers. Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output. Great job. Now we have access to the quarry, our wooden towers can be upgraded to stone. Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output. Stone towers create stone walkways. If you rebuild a walkway adjacent to a stone tower in place of a current wooden one, it will be upgraded to stone. This tower needs to be connected to your stone quarry and be in its range before it can be upgraded. Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further. We need stone to build here. Make sure this location has access to a quarry. Outposts can be upgraded as well. Let's use the stone to upgrade the outpost to its second stage. We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to relax the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected and in range of an ore mine. Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further. We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output. There is no iron available. We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output. The worker output of our outpost can be improved further by connecting more towers and walkways to it. Well done. It is time we started to explore the world around us and seek out iron ore. Take to the skies in our surveyor airship. Use your surveyor to navigate the Earthsea. As our settlement grows, new commanders and captains will reveal themselves. There is no iron available for this upgrade. Well done. It is time we started to explore the world around us and seek out iron ore. Take to the skies in our surveyor airship. Use your surveyor to navigate the Earthsea. As our settlement grows, new commanders and captains will reveal themselves. We can also interact with the other factions, asking them to trade, declaring war, or even inviting them to join us. Use your surveyor to explore the Earthsea. It can build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. Protect it by being escorted by the other units, and there will be different models later. Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron will allow our most advanced towers and buildings. We now have iron, but it's not making its way to our settlement. Build a pair of harbors with your surveyor to transport iron across the sea. We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transported across the water. Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth. Several captains are now available. Each captain holds specific resources. For this trade route, iron is required, but wood is also recommended.
I will only carry up the iron items.
I will carry my ship a new home. Seeing it prosper fills me with pride.
Harbors always need to be built as pairs. As soon as you build two, a trade route will connect them. Captains will carry your resources over vast distances.
This is too close to something else.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth. The world map shows our holdings, which we can fast travel to. I will also mark any freelance captains that enter our waters, as well as suspicious locations. You have no available resource extractors. We've acquired some splinters. We can utilize these within our inventory by repairing our fleet or creating new resource extractors. Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further.
This is too close to something else.
With all major resources now at our disposal, let's focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors as well as additional foundations and balconies. Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible. Change the floor you are building from. Lower floors build foundations, while higher floors build balconies and sky bridges. Command tower foundations are strong battlements that support your tower. Foundations allow more floors to be built on the tower.
Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself. Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible. With all major resources now at our disposal, let's focus. Command tower found. change the floor. Mighty command towers have the potential. This command tower is looking stout. We have a commander among our retinue. That's a sign. This will do two things. It will enable the commander to spawn units, and secondly, it allows the commander to build turrets to act as our defense. With all major resources now at our disposal, here you can assign a command. This tower and its commander now stand watch over our settlement. More commanders are unlocked by growing our population, and as the population grows, we can tax and earn splinters. With those splinters, we can buy more units for our commanders. Our goal is to grow and survive. Expanding our population will increase the soldiery, thereby trading resources with other factions is also advised. But beware, we might find ourselves aligned with one faction. Now it's all up to you. Head out and explore the Earthsea. Rebuild our society as you see fit. Protect yourself and our citizens. The world map shows our holding. The refugees. You have no available resource extractors. You have no...
This is the scenario mode. Here you enter the open. A few words of advice. Building.
The path was our creed. For millennia, we maintained civilization and technology amongst this sparse world. Its people too humble to develop and prosper without our vaults of wonders. An ancient legacy filled with secrets and regret. All of this now scattered across the Earthsea. We will join the others, bring our remaining gifts, and rebuild society. The path is gone, so we must forge our own way forward.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. We've spotted a good spot for a stone quarry. The stone and gravel will allow us to build upgraded stone and concrete towers and walkways. Your surveyor can build a wood mill here. Build it and attract craftspeople. This resource extractor you cannot build here. Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. This resource extractor is missing. Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to set. This resource extractor is... You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. You cannot build...